Hey guys, let's see, bringing you another video. Welcome back to the Admiral Banter account. New recording session today. I did actually skip a streaming / recording session on Tuesday. I'll tell you guys about that. I was kind of waiting to give like the full update, but it was about my ankle Achilles area. Anyway, we're playing Yone, and we're actually going to do the proper modern way to play it. So Kraken first item into Hullbreaker, and we're going to play that way. We're against another Renekton. I know this matchup. Renekton should crush a Yone in lane. Like, it shouldn't even be close. But we'll see how it goes. We are looking to do an invade or something. Maybe kill the Renekton. Yeah, Twitch might be dead at the moment. People are saying that people can't sub, which isn't ideal when your main job is streaming on Twitch.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
No sleep.
Oh! Why didn't he hook? Wow, that Blitzcrank mucked up. Is there a league patch out tonight? I think it's next week. But yeah, update about my ankle / Achilles. So on Tuesday, it was my big doctor's appointment about it. And it didn't go terrible, but it just didn't go the way that, you know, I wanted it to. And it's very disheartening because, like, I've been dealing with this for 4 or 5 months now. I can't even take my dog for walks. So when I do push myself to do it, I'm in pain for the rest of the day, which is really annoying. And I walked in, really nice guy. I'm not giving you a leash, I'm very sorry. A really nice guy, but he introduced himself as a trainee doctor, and then I just knew, and I was like, oh. Obviously, trainee doctors are great, we need more doctors, but the moment you have a trainee doctor, you know that they don't really have the power to do anything. Wait, he went Doran's shield in the matchup that he should annihilate me. That's weird. I went Blade, he went Shield. We basically did the opposites of what we realistically should be doing. So yeah, the moment he introduced himself like that, I was like, well, we're not going to get a referral or anything like that here. And every single thing that we were talking about, and again, he was really nice. He basically was like, oh yeah, I'll have to talk to my supervisor about this. So obviously that's going to add time, it's going to add delay. So it was a bit annoying. And then it ended on kind of a nothing. And then he just said, oh, I'll call you, later to let you know the update. He did call me, but with 5 minutes of the day left to go. Because I was obviously just waiting for his call the whole day. But then the good news, Huzzy Cannon, the good news is, well, good and bad, I guess. It's going to take ages for me to get referred to the right places, but the referral process, let's just say, is starting. So he wanted me to see, like, their own physiotherapist to see, like, what they thought. And I, with the NHS, which it's incredible, it's just very busy, obviously. I thought that's going to take months, etc., to get that just physio appointment. Good news is I've got it tomorrow. So that is obviously insanely, like, quicker than I thought it was going to be. Which is great. So yeah, tomorrow I will be with their physio, seeing what they think. Hopefully they agree that it's obviously not good. And then we can get, hopefully, a official referral to a hospital. This Renekton has no, he has no confidence.
An enemy has been slain.
At least he didn't get an assist. So we're going Kraken Slayer first item, and then after Kraken Slayer, we're going to go Kraken. Hullbreaker. I might have been able to survive that, but it was going to be really hard to survive. Yeah, this Renekton is playing even worse than the average Renekton player. Obviously, as you all know, I don't rate Renekton at all. The average Renekton loses lane against things that they should always beat. So far, this is a great example. He's dead again. Hi, Blitz. How are you doing? I just don't get why people play Renekton. He's been nerfed so much because of pro play. Like, unless you get your jungler camping for you in the early game to build that early game snowball, I just think he's awful. I genuinely think he's awful. I'm nearly double farm. 2 kills. Yeah, this be over. Yeah, and he's getting another nerf, by the way. He's getting a pre-Worlds nerf. It's crazy. The hell is this guy? He's got a Kingle Gem first item. What? He's never Wing correctly as well. He should always W after IW to break my shield, but he with Fury. In Master Plus, he has a 51% win rate, probably because the higher rating people are, the more people know. If you're a jungler, I have to help that Renekton, because if you just leave a Renekton, like, just don't do anything. Damn, that timing of Rakan. Dude, and both bot lane was... No, it wasn't. Who was that? Was that Vi? Someone peeked here.
Sometimes, to save someone, you must fight them. Between uncertainty and
Coming for a gank. Hey, hello, Chamas. So yeah, Renekton should crush me in lane phase. Like, this shouldn't even be close. I kind of feel like there's going to be a Vi gank soon. I can just kind of feel it. Sometimes you can just tell. Like, Renekton's been playing stupidly passive, but there's just an air of confidence around him right now to me. I think he'd only gain that confidence if his jungler was nearby. I'm very diveable. Because that's another thing Renekton is very good at. Diving with your jungler, he's incredible at it. More junglers probably need to do that with Renektons in solo queue too. Okay, so the build is pretty basic. So I should probably get my tier 2 boots. And then, yeah, it's just finish Kraken and then Hullbreaker. And then you get other items eventually, but though that's your primary strength. You get, I think, Infinity Edge 3rd. Bork. I don't think you need it. Maybe later, but don't think so. Because you're basically buying Hullbreaker because the item's just busted, and it makes you nearly unkillable as Yone. And then you go into more of your normal crit. He didn't base. Ooh. Damn, I just used the ult. What is he doing?
An enemy has been
Well done to the Rakan, honestly, for getting over there. And I don't know, maybe I played it wrong. Because I gave the Vi the positioning to ult me, and then she could, like, reposition to get the Rift. She played it well, to be fair. But still, that's annoying. I hope with the item redesign that Riot's spoken about now a few times, I hope that whole breaker is being deleted. I don't know anyone that genuinely likes that item as, like, healthy for the game. What's he doing? Was this guy auto-filled? I think this guy was auto-filled. Yeah, auto-filled. He's a mid/AD carry player. Enemy team are getting a lot of objectives. I mean, yeah, if you're a split push player, you like the item because it's just insanely broken. But if you're just an average league player, like, I imagine if you're not a split push player, you detest the item. It's like Master Yi players absolutely hate Zhonya's. I missed the first Q! Oh! Oh, I mucked up. At least he died. That was my main goal. Dracarys. To be fair, if Shyvana jumped over while that duel was happening, I wouldn't have died.
an ally has been slain.
Oh, also, may as well talk about the situation that happened on EU West, that I did not gain any advantage. For those that didn't hear about it. So on, what would it mean, Wednesday evening, so I don't know how far ahead I am in content, a few days at least. So Wednesday the 20th, in the evening, EU West broke. Badly. How did it break? If you lost games of ranked, you lost 0 LP. That's how it broke. Pretty bad. Last time, and this has happened before, last time it took a few days and they did retroactively fix the LP situation. So they did, like, you know, if you lost 5 games in that time, then yeah, they did change the ranking. If you did rank up to, like, a new rank, they did demote you. Because it was all over, like, Reddit of people being like, oh, I've never been diamond before and this actually got me to diamond. If that's you and you used it, yeah, you probably are going to just get demoted. So I wouldn't think that you're going to keep the rank. But yeah, obviously a bit of a broken server. Because I was thinking, like, what were they doing in the background to break that? And Toaster in my Twitch chat actually thought of something, which I was like, that's actually quite a good shout. If they're mucking around in the back end, which they've already said that they are looking and doing an investigation about LP gains, maybe they were looking at, like, obviously LP gains being kind of broke. Everybody's mainly got negative LP gains at the moment. So maybe they were looking into that, and that's how they broke it. Because obviously that's that system, the LP gain system. So that's a good guess of what was going on. Because they have officially said that they have launched an investigation about it. So maybe. Oh yeah, no, agree. Shigeo Bibu just said Banner of Command / Zerot Portal was better than Hullbreaker. 100% agree. Let's see if Vi's waiting around. Oh, she's in mid.
Your turret has been destroyed.
before. I want this tower. This game is actually weirdly close. Like, remember, I'm 5 kills, so when the score is 10-10, a lot of our strength is me, and I'm not being involved. So my team is actually kind of behind. Look how much damage that was. What the hell? Nearly just 100 to 0 day Renekton on full health. That doesn't seem incredibly healthy to me. If I go over and help with this dragon, because we are 2 dragons down, I'm going to go help and then TP back to top. I haven't got a Hull Breaker yet, so I don't feel as bad about having to perma-split push. That is a squishy Shyvana. Oh, wow. Okay, that's why. Rav Hydra Rush. Wonder she's very squishy. Oh, yeah, special news as well. Hot straight off the hot. Oh, he TP'd. Why would Renekton come? Like, what? That was a mess by the enemy. So Renekton teleported to come and help, but they were doing Rift Herald, so they were never going to have enough numbers to even fight for it. So that was a complete waste by Renekton. But anyway, sorry. They are doing 2 things. So, see that I ping myself like this? This is going to very soon, next patch, only be visible to yourself. So, you know when you get tilted, and I've done it, you've done it, we've all done it, you get a bit tilted and you spam ping, you know, your teammates. Huh? That's a lot of enemies. You spam ping your teammates. Yeah, they're getting rid of that, basically. Which I think is good-ish. I don't know if they should be getting rid of it like literally if a teammate pings you alive, you won't see it. I don't think that should be a thing. Like you should be able to still ping once, because like sometimes you're pinging not for toxicity, you're pinging like for other reasons. Sure, there's probably not a reason just to continuously spam ping the same person, and obviously really toxic people do that. But maybe there should be a limit. I would say that maybe there needs to be a detected, like, oh, you know, you did it 5 times, right? You're not going to do that anymore. And then the other thing that's going away is the bait ping is going away. They are deleting the bait ping because obviously nobody uses the bait ping for its intended purpose. I've said this like when it first came out. People, toxic people, just use it for a pretty damn toxic reason. So they are officially getting rid of it. This is a bad TP. That was a... Man, that was a bad TP. My team is very, very weak. I'm going to just go in the mentality of just split pushing. Because we're not strong enough to fight them. But I'm so strong by myself. God damn it. Why did I TP? It's that... I've spoken about it many, many times. It's the back part of my mind that my playstyle is, oh, help my team. Help them out. But when you're playing something like Yone, that is basically the part of your brain that you need to try and have on silent. I'm going to go bot lane, get that tower.
Not enough to stop me. Through the mask, I see their truth.
Yeah, they said they're going to replace it with something. Obviously, I presume something that isn't that. For those that still don't really get it, so they have already changed the bait ping once. When it first came out, it looked more like a rope. And obviously, if you're a toxic individual, you can probably guess what purpose they're trying to insinuate, spamming it on somebody. So they are going to have something similar. Because even though it doesn't look like a rope anymore, it's too synonymous with that behavior. Look how tanky I am. That's crazy. Oh, I don't know if we're winning this one. My team is so behind. Alright, they're trying to come and kill me. Because all this, the Renekton, you know, even though he's done quite bad, all he needs to do is just not let me annihilate. Okay, that was really bad by the Vi. Victor's split pushing top lane. What the hell? I go top? Oh, split pushing has literally gone at nice E. Split pushing really has gone out of hand when you have a Victor split pushing. Doesn't make any sense. Toaster Trolley, 61 months of Prime. Thank you, thank you. Oh, his name, I presume, is supposed to be Victor or something. Oh. Thought he was in that bush. Apparently not. I didn't even kill the tower, annoyingly, but kind of had to stop a Victor, otherwise, you know, no one stops split push like that. They'll just get in your base, and then your base is dead. And you're like, oh, okay. Cool. Farming pretty well, but it's hard not to farm well on Yone, to be honest. He's a resourceless champion for some reason. Why is he resourceless? No idea. Like, he should have something, mana, energy, something. There is no negative to Yone being, like, yeah, I don't know. Enemy team is just so much more grouped up than us. And they're ready. To be fair, the mid lane diff is huge. I didn't even notice. 1 and 4 Silas and 6 and 1 Victor. I'm pretty sure it said the Silas was a one trick too. Omega lol. I was gonna say one Blitzcrank hook can make all the difference. I can get them to back off by just pushing top like mad. I can't ignore this. It's just in my brain. I cannot ignore this. I got one shot by Victor. And Shyvana didn't ult. Oh, we cannot win. We cannot win. They're so weak and the enemy team is so strong. Actually, Renekton did more damage to me, but still, like, whoa. Again, this is why I can't do this dumb split push playstyle. I don't have it in me to ignore my team. I don't know how, like, split pushers do it. It's such a bad playstyle that I just can't do it. I have to help. I don't know how they turn that part off. Because, like, half the time they turn off that... They want, like, 0 and 13 KD. And, like, terrible things could be happening to your team. And they just ignore it. I don't know how you do it. I genuinely have no idea. it's again, I've always joked about it. It's literally like a different video game, and like I've never said that as like an insult. It's genuinely like a different video game that they're playing.
So many try to flee their burdens. Fleeing is impossible. Always resist redemption.
Oh, Victor walked from top to bot the whole way. God damn. Hey, Ace. Renekton can't do anything to me. I've just got to split push. We're just going to do it. I'm just going to split push. I just have to go with this playstyle. It's where I can be the most useful when my team are this behind. They did Baron because we've got 0 vision. I don't know what Blitzcrank is really doing because he's not warding. But the Silas is so weak.
Every time it's no less strange.
Oh my god, they just grouped for a Fed pick. His Silas is so bad. What?
Breeds fear.
Is he a one trick? He's a one trick. He's a Smurf one trick. What? Oh god, how is it possible? Wow, that's a Fed Victor. It's a boring Fed Victor. It's just the mid diff. Like, it's such a big mid diff. It's unreal. And this guy only plays Silas. Like, where?
One blade carries the weight of my past. The other holds the key.
I'm strong. I'm just not strong enough to kill the Victor. Because, like, look how fed he is. He's just unreally fed. Unless I, like, fully get on top of him with everything, everything. I just don't see how I kill him. Because he's just going to one-shot me. I'm tanky with Hull Breaker, but I'm not that tanky. How many do you think are coming here? It's just Victor. Maybe we can fight him. So many. I can kill the Victor, but like, then my team need to do something actively when I take 4 of them to me. That was 4 of the enemy team to deal with me, and I get the Fed Victor. They need to achieve stuff when I do that. If they can achieve something positive, then maybe we can get back into this game. Ishmael. That was a 1,000 gold bounty. So that's nice. Shield Bolt will be good too, because that will be extra survivability, because this guy's just got burst. And that obviously will hurt his Magi as well, so that's great. That's a really good kill. The question is, if I take Victor out of it, can my team win a 4v4? I'm not convinced. Maybe, but that's the point. It's a maybe. It's not a definite. Alright, let's kill Renekton if he stays.
You must fight them.
He's used E. What is this guy doing? He's refusing to fight and he's just trying to dance around. What? Weirdest player I've ever seen. Oh, and then Rakan's here again. I swear this Rakan has been on me more than anyone else. Like, this Rakan is only going for me. Here we go. Can you guys do something? Here we go. And he missed his hook. And Silas goes in. This is so bad. They are so disjointed. So when I always am getting more than one of the enemy team, can my team do anything? No. Because their focus is so bad. That's impressive. That's genuinely impressive bad gameplay going on. I don't get what they're doing. Like, they're just... Wow, okay. Well, ain't nothing you can do about this. When you have a team this bad, you just have to accept the loss. It sucks, but yeah. It's never going to feel good. It's never going to feel good. No, they're just too fed and they outnumber us, and Draven does nothing. We lost. I might upload it still because we did great as Yone. I think we showed how strong it is, but when there's just this big of a team diff, there's just very little you can do. Or there's nothing you can do. I will say maybe the only thing, and this is where I will say, okay, maybe one, is the 2 times I think it was that I did TP to go help my team, I shouldn't have done. I think that's basically what I should have done differently, is every time that I was that tempted, like, all right, I'm going to TP to help. I need to switch that. If I'm playing something with Hullbreaker and doing that, I need to switch that part off my brain. I just can't do it. That's the problem. But yeah, the bot lane diff, the mid diff was where we lost the game for sure. Like, look, 11,000 damage. He only plays Silas. That is so bad. Like, that is ridiculous. 45,000 to 11,000. I actually did 38. I'm not that far away from a 12-2 victor. 17,000 Renekton. And all Renekton had to do is just try to hold me. But he always obviously had teammates coming up to help him. And obviously Rakan came to me quite a lot. Every time that we were trying to do these side plays and we were doing good, Rakan would always be there to CC me, which is smart. But yeah. Oh, God, that was such an annoying game. But there's not much you can do. So that's the negative of split push play styles. So some people say, if your team genuinely suck, you're going to lose the game most likely. Like, they weren't even just holding the enemy team. Like, they were still trying to fight. And you saw when I died and they were fighting in mid, it was just mess. They were missing everything. They went in at different times. They were never coordinated. It was just very bad League of Legends. But I think this video also showed the strength of Yone. He is a little bit unhealthy. Hullbreaker is definitely the most unhealthy thing. But the fact that I did get that shut down on that Victor in a 2v1 situation while getting CC'd, yeah, I probably shouldn't have been able to do that. But Yone. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed, we tried. Do throw a like on it, throw a comment, throw a subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Call down the reckoning to bring back hope and peace. Restore our glory to live forever. Bring down the dark regime.